Welcome to the Bluff. I'm Dr. Jenna Ermold, and today we wanted to give you the bottom line up front on CDP's upcoming conference, answering the call with focus, flexibility, and fidelity, implementing EBPs in the wake of public health crises. This conference is going to take place on May 11th from 9 to 5:30 Eastern Time, and I'm so excited to be joined today by my fabulous colleague, Dr. Corinne Lefkowitz, who was also a member of the conference planning committee. So welcome to the Bluff, Corinne.
Thanks, Jenna. I'm happy to be here.
So to start, as we start every Bluff, I wonder if you could describe the theme of this year's conference and maybe give the Bluff bottom line up front of the why behind the day.
Sure. Well, this year, as we were planning on thinking about topics, you, myself, and the rest of our team, we're all, of course, really passionate about evidence-based treatment and assessment and practices overall. And so we continue to talk about that, but we're also talking about how frustrated we were, maybe even burnt out in terms of our experiences in providing evidence-based treatment and consulting on evidence-based treatment when there is so much else going on in the world at the same time, from COVID, the fear of getting sick and the lockdowns, to the race-based violence that we see playing out on TV every day, trying to work with ourselves, trying to work with clients on this. I think we're feeling overwhelmed. And so perhaps selfishly, we thought about how we could get a group of national experts to talk about these topics and give us some guidance on how to provide the best possible care without ignoring the realities of what's going on around us.
I believe that even the word dumpster fire was thrown around to
I believe it
describe
was.
what's been going on in the world. And I know that you recently wrote a blog about this, so maybe you could touch on that. And we'll put a link to that so our viewers can check that out as well.
Sure. Well, as I was writing my blog for this month and thinking about my clinical practice in light of all of these public health crises. And I really compared it to running an ultra marathon. Not that I would ever do that or actually know what that's like, but trying to balance my own self-care with meeting the needs of my clients, and even something as simple as trying to talk with a patient about safety and realistic threat when there's coverage of a mass violence event going on TV at the same time. So trying to find that balance has always has been difficult over the past few years. And that's why I'm excited, particularly about some of the topics that we have. For example, we have Dr. Lisa Brown talking about responding to mass casualty events. And then in regards to my own feelings of being overwhelmed, is really struck by a recent APA survey that talked about burnout. I know we have experts talking about that as well as part of our conference.
We're going to put up the full lineup here, but we really are grateful and excited to have this lineup of folks. I'll start just by reminding you who the keynote address is going to be provided by Dr. George Bonanno. I've had the pleasure of hearing him speak before. He is incredibly engaging and fantastic. The keynote is Trauma and the Resilience Paradox, Adaption through Flexible Self-Regulation. And I know Corinne mentioned a couple of the other topics. We also have vulnerable populations and collective trauma. Again, we are obviously a very military focused group of trainers and providers, happy to have approaches to transdiagnostic care with special operation forces community. So that should be great. In addition to a couple more, I want to keep this as short as possible, but do check out the lineup. I want to really underscore that this conference is only $20. And I don't know about you, Corinne, but I can't find a all-day conference with national experts for $20. Again, we do that. That includes CEs. We're really happy to be able to offer that price point and have as many people as possible attend and reap the benefits from our experts for sure.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
What is it,
For
Corinne? Tell
$20,
us.
you can get a full day of CE credits, but we also have 2 days of pre-meeting institutes as well. So folks can get trained in evidence-based treatments, including things like CBT for chronic pain, ACT, and even motivational interviewing. Again, for a low price of $45.
And that $45 includes the 2-day EBP workshop plus the conference. So it's really quite a deal. And all joking aside, you know, our team is very passionate about providing not only the good evidence-based you know, EBP training, you know, the support after you receive that training, and then also being able to invite these national experts to have meaningful conversations about all of the stressors that many of us have been experiencing personally and certainly supporting our clients through. So we really hope you join us. And we've got a QR code that's going to be up as well that you can scan to get to that registration page really easily. So again, please, we hope to see you for answering the call with focus, flexibility, and fidelity, implementing EBPs in the wake of public health crises, taking place on May 11th from 9 to 5:30 Eastern Time. Corinne, thanks so much for joining. It's always a pleasure. And definitely see you on conference day.
Yes, hope to see everybody then. Thanks.
Thanks.